Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lennon. How you guys doing? And welcome back to yet another Faction Focus Sunday. Today we are taking a look at the last of the Greek city-states that we still had to do, and that is Sparta. As the Greek states, we get our own independence, plus 20% melee defense during battles in own territory, and we get a plus 4 to cultural conversion. As Sparta, we get a hard initial challenge, plus Spartan warriors, plus 3 experience rank for Spartan infantry recruits, and minus 50% slave unhappiness, which is pretty good since that can help you master or build up your economy some little bit faster. So let's get onto the field and let's see what we have to work with. Okay, so here we are on the campaign map, and as Sparta we start in, very surprisingly, Sparta. So we do have one minor settlement in a 3-city province, which we are with Athens and with Knossos. So Knossos is always an annoying thing because it's like all alone on an island. It's very out of the way to get towards it, so don't get your hopes up on conquering your main province, home province, very soon. If we take a look at diplomacy, and that is because we are very friendly with Athens. We do have a trade agreement and an aggression pact with them. And we also have a defensive alliance with Macedon. And I do think we can get trade with them. If I can see where it is. No, we cannot get traded with them. We are at war with Epirus though, so that is your first target already presenting itself for you. And we cannot attack Egypt because they are a client state of Macedon. So either we unite against Macedon or we fight all of them, basically. So your best option is probably to get a military access with Athens, then head over towards Larissa and Apollonia, see if you can take that territory. Or you have to go on a boat and go towards Knossos. But however, Knossos is pretty friendly as well, so you probably won't get trade with them, but they won't probably attack you. Basically, Knossos most of the time doesn't do anything in the entire campaign, so that is something that is to consider. So as the Spartans, we do start with 2 armies. We get some Royal Spartans as generals, some Periorikoi hoplites, which are decent hoplites, nothing special. And in the other army we start with Spartan hoplites, which are quite a bit better, and some extra javelins. So as Sparta, you start out with a muster field, and that basically gives you the ability to get already Periorikoi pikes, Periorikoi spears, and javelins. So if we take a look at this, you would be able to get Periorikoi hoplites and some slingers, I believe, because the Periorikoi pikes, spears, and javelins get from the muster fields. So we do, one thing to notice is we have Helot slingers and Gorgos skirmishers. The Gorgos skirmishers are a teeny tiny bit more expensive, but you get some extra missile damage, some extra shots per minute, and for the rest it's a little bit of a negative trade in terms of melee stuff, melee defense, and that sort of stuff. So you can get to decide which one you take. I'll probably take the Gorgos skirmishers because they're not going to do anything in melee anyway, so the actual melee defense is not going to help them too much. There's not too much calf in the start of this, so if you can protect your slingers, go for the Gorgos skirmishers. Okay, muster field, army-wise. As the Greeks, you only get 1 building and 2 lines, so be wary of that. Tier 1, like I said, you get the pikemen, you get some extra spears, and you get some of the javelins. So Sparta is very infantry based, so you don't get a lot of calf, so you have to deal with a lot of this. Pikemen in front, spears in the flanks, javelin slingers in the backs. So at tier 2 you get Helot archers and Periorikoi peltasts, have a little bit more punching power against all the armor that is around you in the vicinity. So this is maybe one of the factions where I would probably prefer either peltists and javelins over slingers and archers. Basically because you have a lot of armor to deal with all the hoplites and pikes that are in this vicinity. So yeah, you can take the peltists for sure. At tier 3 we got some skirmisher cav. Very shitty melee stats, but decent missile range, so good support unit, but don't expect too much of it. It maybe can run down a slinger unit after it's broken. I don't think this unit could kill a slinger or a javelin unit by itself. And at tier 4 you don't get anything, you just get some extra garrison. No, you don't even get extra garrison, it's just giving you not much at all. At tier 2 of your normal barracks, you get the Spartan hoplites, which is a bit of an upgrade from your periodicoi hoplites. And you get citizen cav, which is your one and only melee cav unit, so be careful for it. I don't know, it's a tier 2 unit, you can pretty much build it any way you want. But this is all you get, so you have to work with it. At tier 3 we get Spartan pikes, which are a pretty decent substantial upgrade for your periodic pikes. Look at this, 34, 24, and 22 melee defense. Against the Sparta, it's 41, 41, 24, 28 melee defense, 65 armor, and these guys had 60 armor. So it's a decent upgrade. And you get some Tarantine Cav, which is basically a little bit better than your Skirmisher Cav, also a little bit more expensive, so trade-off. At tier 4 you get your best units, which are the Royal Spartans with Hoplite Wall, Expert Charge Defense. They have Encourage, so they encourage nearby units. And your Heroes of Sparta have basically this same thing as well. The biggest difference is these guys have more melee attack, these guys have a little bit more melee of weapon damage, these guys have a little bit more charge, a bonus versus large, and charge bonus. They're just that teeny tiny bit better, but I do believe there is a cap on the Heroes of Sparta and not the Royal Spartans. If I'm correctly, it might only be in multiplayer, but I cannot say for sure. We do have a tier 5, which gives you a little bit extra garrison, but and it gives you some influence for your party, which is good actually. And some extra recruitment capacity to sort everything out. So it might not be a bad idea to get a tier 5 monument somewhere so you can pump out armies left, right, and center. As this is challenge campaign, I think it's doable. Like, if you wanted to do a This is Total War, I think you could fairly quickly overcome Athens. They have 11 and 9. They have a 20 stack. So what you should do probably is get one turn of recruitment. You have a shit ton of mercs that you can get. Siege the city. Take out this army. And then siege the city. See if you can fight there. Because then you would have like... How much can we recruit? We can recruit like 4. So alongside with this, you can have a 12 stack and a 5 stack. So siege the city, take out that army, take the city, and from there push on towards Larissa, Apollonia, and Knossos will not do much. So yeah, it's a very interesting campaign. It's a slow start. It is a slow fighting style because you have a lot of high armored, hard to kill units, but they don't dish out too much damage themselves as well. So that's why I recommend that the javelins in combination with that, so you can kill a little bit quicker through their hoplites. And all these factions have a lot of hoplites. Once you get towards the swords, it's going to be a little bit different because your hoplites will stand their ground a lot better and maybe kill a little bit more since these guys have less armor to deal with. But yeah, that's basically all I can say about it, all I can think about it. So, victory objectives, anything interesting? We need Persis, Thrace, and Italia. So, you need Italy, you need Persis. So, you probably need to go a little bit west and then mostly east to conquer a little bit of all of this. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to say thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.